Hi, my name is Corinne Cheney. Welcome to my DIY Creations channel. I'm going to be doing a couple different projects today. The first one will be doing the stencil on a sweatshirt. The stencil says, "Enjoy the little things." And to help me get this nice and straight, I have a ruler here that you can use on t-shirts. It's clear. You can get these at Magnolia Design Company. It comes with youth and toddler and infant, so all different size shirts or sweatshirts. So underneath I already put a little sticky pad right here, kind of hard to see, just to make sure everything stays nice and flat. You don't have to use one of those, I prefer to, or you just put a paper towel underneath where you're going to put your stencil just in case it bleeds through. Okay, let's get crafting. When you use a stencil for the first time on any kind of fabric, you do not need to what's called fuzzing. I will show you that on the next project. Before you take it off the backing, you might want to write on the back. So if you're doing many different stencils, you know which backing it is. Also, because one side of the backing is shiny and one is dull, and you do not want to stick the stencil back on the wrong side. So, and we're just going to gently take it off at the corner. And let's line this up. Make sure it's got good adhesion. Okay. This is chalk ink that we are using. Chalk ink comes with a white lid. When you do anything on a hard surface, wood, metal, anything else, you want to use a black lid. This is paste. All right, let's start with this color also. We're going to dot the little parts of the flower here. Just the little middle guys. This tool I'm using is kind of like a paintbrush, but it's got a plastic tip. Magnolia has them with many different tips. I've used mine quite a bit. Just like paintbrushes come in a regular tip. This is so I can get in these nice tiny spots right here, instead of trying to use the regular squeegee. Okay, there's another one here. All right. I think we got another one there. All right, and this one's just got a spot in the middle. Make sure we get all that in there. Okay, clean that off. Close the ink. this is actually called Amethyst Orchard. And we're gonna go carefully around the orange we just did here. Actually, I'm gonna put more orange in the center. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. When that's cleaned up, I will use it again, just to get these little spots here. All right. As soon as I get around the orange, it'll be a little bit quicker. I just don't want to mess up any of the orange. Oop, that's okay, it should just be on the outside. Okay. Now we can get the bigger stencil out. Or a little bit bigger. What you want to make sure is you want to cover up any part, well, that looks white, you want to cover. Wherever there is green, nothing will go through. Careful around the leaves because we're going to do those a different color. There we go. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. All right, let's do this flower. There we go. You want to put a tiny bit of pressure, not too much, otherwise it could bleed through. And we don't want that to happen. Okay. Let me get the small tool out again in just a second to go around the middle of the flower. Just a tad, and by the leaves. And the stems, there we go. Okay. clean this off again. And now we'll do the stems. Actually, I'm going to do the stems two different ways. I'm going to do a dark one for the stems and then, or no, actually we'll keep it all the same color. There we go. Okay, now for the letters, I'm going to do something a little bit fun. It's called Hot Mess, or I think some people have also called it ombre. So we're just going to take some green, some purple, or amethyst, and I'm going to add some pink in there. I might have to add more. Okay, now we're going to take a squeegee and we're just going to have a little bit of fun. And it's rolled around like this at first. And let me clean that off. Make sure I get all the letters in there. I don't want to go over too much because I don't want to mix it up too much. And this will be a really cool effect. Okay, make sure we have no ink on our fingers. Otherwise it makes a big mess. All right, and you want to slowly peel up and get into the middle and just to make sure you have everything covered. And it looks like we got it. Okay. And there we have it. Let me put this in water. You want to put it in water right away because you do not want the ink to stay in the little crevices. All right, let me dry my hand off and then I'll hold it up to show you, and we'll make the next project. So here we go. All right, let me set this aside to dry. Okay. If you join me again on another video, I will be putting flowers on the sleeves. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit though. And on this one, I've already started this board. It says cut and carry and $5. And I'm going to just do the tree right now, and then I will take it outside and seal it so I can do a layer of snow over the trees. So in the beginning I sealed the board and then I chalk paste everything on and I sealed it again because I don't want to lift up the paste when I do a new color, when I do another layer. Okay. So let me close these. You don't want to leave these open, otherwise they dry out. And believe me, that's no fun. It's happened to me. And it's really sad, and it's hard to get them back up. But you can revive them if they dry out, but you don't want to have to do that. Okay, on this one, we're just gonna, we need to mix it. The other ones I did not need to mix. Let's give this a good mix. Okay. Get a new squeegee. And then we'll just go like this. Yes, as you can tell, this was one of my pastes that dried out and we had to revive it. So it's not as nice and smooth as it should be, but it's still usable. And I don't want to push too, I want to get all the excess off. You can, there's extra on here and you can keep using it. So I'm just trying to gently take it off. Okay. Oops, that's dry piece. Now we'll gently lift this up and see how our tree looks. Whew. Now I will let that dry for about 24 hours and then I will seal it with a clear matte spray. And that's how simple that is. That was nice and quick. And we have one more project today. And I'm going to be doing a stencil on a towel. And I'll be using the black ink. And like I mentioned before, you can either get something to stick onto it, or I'm just doing a nice towel here. And I'm just going to do a simple black one today, black design today. I have other videos with me doing multiple colors. And I am looking for one of my little, here it is. I just have a little, use an old lid to measure. I would like the stencil up a little bit higher. Okay. If I could put a paper towel under here, but I'm not going to because this is a nice real silicone mat and it just about wipes right off. Since this is a little bit of a bumpy towel, I want to make sure that's nice and flat. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit of red to this, to the hearts. So let me come over here, grab my red ink, just to give it a little bit of a pop. So we'll do the red first. And I think I'm going to do these little swirly things right here. And move that out of the way. Okay. Make sure you get that all filled in. And let's see, I'm going to get something smaller to do the little heart there. Yeah, I'm going to get a smaller tool so I don't mess that up. Let's use this one. Okay. All right, we got that done. Now I'm going to do the rest of it in, oh, let's do the word love in red also. Make sure I don't go over the edge. Make sure that's all covered in. Okay, clean off the excess. All right, now we'll do the black. One tiny spot left. There we go. Okay. Yeah, all right, got it that time. I'm gonna take a squeegee. I have some squeegees here that I've cut up and made smaller. When the regular sizes are this way. These stencils are from Magnolia Design Company. I'm a creator with them. You can get many different kinds of stencils for home decorating t-shirts, as you saw. There are some really good religious ones. There's also we have what is called a craft club, where you get a monthly stencil, a surface, which could be hard or soft. I unfortunately don't have one out to show you. I will post that on another video. They're really great. So sorry, it comes with a stencil, a surface, a squeegee, and either an ink or a paste, depending on what your surface is. But you do not have to always, and you can use the stencils on any surface you want. Okay, we're gonna get small, like even smaller here. Okay, I don't want to get into those letters. All right, let's get this guy, and we'll get in here. We'll get this right there. Okay, I still see some white. Okay, we got it. Let me just get a bunch of the excess off here before I pull it up. Okay. That's my little wash bin for later. All right, make sure there's no ink on my fingers. And again, we're gonna start from a corner, and then gently you wanna pull straight down. Otherwise you can stretch your stencil and it won't be able to use it again. You can use your stencils many, if you take really good care of them, probably around 20 times or more. I have a friend who has used hers many times over. And there we go. Thank you for joining me today. I will be doing live soon, I hope. See you soon. If you like, please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, put a comment down. Have a great day.